So guys, today we are going to continue working on the topics, of course. We are going to introduce a new topic with new vocabulary, and because this topic is going to be used for the final tax, not for this next tax, but the final one. Of course, we are going to use this topic. Remember, guys, that next week, next class is going to be the writing text, right? So you have to do the four tags. At the end of the class, I'm going to give you the important instructions and recommendations for that tax, okay? So it's important that you try to pay attention to that. Now, guys, we are going to start with our new topic for today, and it's about travel, right? What are we going to do today? We are going to make a practice about vocabulary, of course. We are going to talk about souvenirs. What are the most common souvenirs that people used to give? We are going to learn some travel expressions and expressions that we can use for talking about traveling. And of course, we are going to identify and try to describe what are the different types of travel. Because yes, we say that we travel, but what is the reason for that travel? And finally, guys, of course, as we are as we are going to have a written task, we need to do a practice. Okay, so you are going to do like a final practice using that ability of writing something, right? So guys, let's start with this activity. Think about, or maybe get no, but the first question, guys, what is a souvenir? Tell me, what is a souvenir? When I say souvenir, what is the first thing that you think?
A gift.
A gift, okay. What else? Any other idea? Tell me. Any other idea about what a souvenir is?
The bag,
About the bag.
el bag,
Okay. Could you repeat, please?
a bag,
A bag. Okay. Yes, could be.
a
Okay,
present.
that's the most common. But okay, what are the most common souvenirs that people used to give?
T-shirt.
T-shirt. Yes, that's a common one. Yes, with the special messages or maybe something like characteristic from the place that you visit. Okay, we can say that a souvenir is like a memory that people have from a place. Usually it's an object, of course, and they try to like make a small characterization of the most important or common things that we can find in a place, right? That's a souvenir. So thinking about souvenirs, guys, the idea is that you are going to think about one of them, a souvenir that you had brought or someone else had brought to you from a travel. Could be here in Colombia, abroad, travel from Europe, for example. And you are going to describe that item, that thing, that object, okay? How? Giving like characteristics, some features like the color, the shape, the size, the what is used for, where is the item from, if the item has any importance to you, mm, things like that. I'm going to do my example, and of course, the idea is that you try to guess what the souvenir is about. Okay, this is like I think that is very useful. It's especially for girls. Yes, I mean, most of the girls use one of these or has one of these in their bags, right? It's small, This souvenir especially is small, but you can find it in different sizes. Different sizes from the I mean from the smallest to the biggest one, right? Um it's made of like an iron, I don't know the material, yes, and glass. It used the most important material for this one is glass. The color of this one is gray, gray color, and it's like a circle, right? It's like a circle, and you can open it. You can open it, and it has two different like uses, maybe. I don't know, but they have two. It has two, sorry. Mm, it was given to me by a friend of the work. He traveled to the coast, and he brought me that. Okay, or this because I have it. It's colorful also, and it has like a special picture of that place to like to remember or to know how is that place. Okay, what do you think is my item, guys? What do you think is my item? Tell me. What do you think is my
Keychain.
object? Sorry?
Keychain.
A keychain? No. It's so useful. It's one of the most common one, but no. Remember, it's something, oh my God, what happened here? It's something that you can find especially in the women's bags. I mean, most of the women's always carry one of these. It's something that you can find in different sizes, from the smallest to the biggest one. In fact, it's a furniture or accessory for the house too. Tell me, no, no idea?
No idea.
Remember, one of the materials is glass.
Mirror.
Yes, a mirror. Very good. So, this is my souvenir. I'm going to show you. It's from Toluco Beñas, right? It has like the beach and some musical instruments there, and you can open it. It has like two different. I think that one is to be like bigger than the other. You can see this is like the biggest one, and this is like the smallest one. I don't know. I think that those are the uses, and you can find it in the house too. But as I told you, most of the girls usually like carry out one of these in their bag, right? Because we like to check if the makeup is good or we have any problem. Okay, so guys, now using this as an example, you're going to think about one of the souvenirs that you got from any place, maybe you brought or someone had brought to you, and make a description of the souvenir. Try to give all the details that you can, because the idea is that we can have an idea of what is your souvenir. Okay, it's clear the activity.
Yes, teacher.
Okay, 5 minutes. I think that in 5 minutes you can make a good description. Go ahead. Okay, Lena, very good. Where is your souvenir from? Where is your souvenir from? That is other information that you can like include there. And Lena, and for everybody, different in English is singular always. Doesn't matter if you are going to express a plural idea, you say always different. Different color, different colors. No matter, but always, okay? Very good. And tell me, where is your souvenir from? Where is the place that they came from? The city, the country, the village could be.
Every place is teacher.
Ah, different places, okay.
Yes, teacher.
Okay, Christian, very good. Okay, good. Okay, Marlene, good. But remember that the idea, guys, in this case is to talk about one specific souvenir that you had brought or someone had brought to you, like a specific one. Describe the specific souvenir, like Christian's description. It was like a bottle, a glass bottle, like with a shape of guitar. It's good. Okay, good. Okay, Marlene, good. But remember, guys, you are like giving a general idea of what is a souvenir. And my idea with this one is that you choose one of them that someone had brought to you or you had brought and try to make a description of that souvenir given like the color, the shape, because you say different color shape. Yes, what is the color, the shape, the size of that souvenir? As I did it in my example, I say this is a souvenir from the coast. It's useful. A lot of most of the women use one of them. They carry out in their bags. It's like a circle. It has it's colorful and it's gray. It's something like that. Okay. Okay, Jenny, very good.
Nancy, can I talk about it?
Yes, of course.
Okay. My souvenir, it can be used by men and women.
Okay.
It has several colors and usually takes the name of the city there and also protects from the sun.
Okay, it's a cup.
It's a cap.
Yes, it's a cap. When you say it has the name, I remember that hearing if you go to Comuna 13, it's so common
Yes.
to take one of them because it has like Las Calles de Medellín, something like that. Yes, that's why
Actually, it's
that
from
came.
Medellin. I bought it
Okay.
there.
Yes,
I bought
that
it there.
came to my mind. Yes,
I
because
bought it.
yes, it's a good souvenir. I mean, and
Yes.
I think that is so pretty.
Everyone loved my cap, and I love it more.
Yes, that's true. And it's more special if you go outside with that cap.
Yes.
Okay.
Even people visit this place all the time,
Yes.
and some foreign friends that I have want my cup.
That's true. That's completely true.
That's it.
Okay. Thank you, Elsa. Excellent.
Okay.
Okay, Johan. This souvenir has many colors and variety of pieces. It's usually worn on the arm or neck, and it's a piece to decorate the arm or neck. Is a necklace or a bracelet, Johan?
Yes, yes,
Okay,
teacher.
that's another common souvenir. For example, if you go to those places that are so religious, that's the most common one, like a bracelets or necklace, uh, some with something like religious, like an image of the Mother of God, things like that. I think that souvenirs depends on the place, right? Depends on the place. Okay, guys, very good. Now, we talk about souvenirs, and of course, when we talk about souvenirs, we have to talk about travel and places. But before talking about traveling, like the expression or things that we can express about travel, we are going to talk about what are the types of travel or tourism. What are the needs that people have to travel? Because, well, we usually, when we imagine travel, is just vacation, right? Travel, vacation. But vacation is only one of the like activities that you can do when you travel. So guys, look at this image in which you are going to find some of the most common types of tourism. When I say some of the most common, it's because if you start researching, you are going to find a huge list. And of course, they start like classifying the travels, but those are the most common, the general one. And they have a specific purpose. Each travel has a specific purpose. Each type of travel has a specific purpose, okay? Like a need. If you need something, you are going to travel for that. And that has a name. It's not just travel, okay? So, for example, one of the most common and that we know, it's of course vacation. But here in Colombia, it's so common and around the world, of course, business, traveling for business, right? For example, if you go to another city, hey, next week I'm going to go to Bogota. Oh, are you going to trip? No, I have to work, right? When you say I have to work, it's because the intention, the purpose of your travel is working. Okay, that's all. Maybe, of course, you are going to have a time to know the city or maybe no, but that's the intention. Look at this, in which you can find some of them. For example, medical tourism. It's so common that people go to another country if they have a surgery and maybe in this country they don't have the possibility to do it. But for example, what about this dark tourism? Have you ever listened that kind of tourism, that kind of travels? Dark tourism. What do you think could be that when you say dark tourism? What is the first thing that you like think about that? Yes, tell me.
I don't know, traffic about it.
Traffic. Okay, could be. Yes, that sounds like, oh my God, dark tourism. Educational tourism is another one, especially if you're in a university. Okay, those exchanges, right? It's educational tourism. So you go to a country, and the main idea is to study in another university, to make a course or something like that. Okay, so here we have some of them. Look at the image and tell me which of those do you know? You say, teacher, I know like medical, adventure, maybe educational. Tell me, which of those do you know, guys? Of those that you can see in the presentation, right?
International, cruise tourism, adventure tourism,
Yes.
cultural tourism.
Yes, that cultural is about what, Elsa?
I don't know, maybe to know about another city in your country could be.
For example,
Like
if you go.
people, if I go to maybe the Amazon, um,
Okay, that could be one of them. So, guys, which one is like new for you that you say, I never heard about that?
Dark tourist.
Dark tourism is like strange, right? So, guys, what is the idea? Tourist.
what is outbound tourism?
What is outbound? We are going to find that. No worries. Give me a second. So, guys, I'm going to share with you a link in which you are going to find the description of those kind of travel or types of theorems, right? So what is it? I'm going to give you like 10 minutes to check, right? Uh, to check the information there. And when we finish, we are going to discuss some of them. So guys, that's the idea. In this link, you are going to find those types. Give me a second. In the chat, we are going to read about that. And the idea is that we can discuss and say, okay, it's about this one. And maybe to have a better idea of what is the like the definition or the intention of each one. Okay? So guys, in the chat, you are going to find it's not like you are going to read, not try to get like the most important information. We are going to do like a skimming and a scanning a practice in which you are going to find that, right? Go ahead, guys. In the chat, you can find the link. Okay, guys. So, according to that article, what did you find about dark theorems?
Dark tourism
Yes. What did you find about that?
is about places where were a tragedy.
Yes.
For
Yes.
example, the World Trade Center in New York, current
Exactly.
days.
Yes. That's a good example about dark theorems. Especially those places of tragedies or when there were a lot of war. It's another example of dark theorems. Elsa, did you find the information about outbound?
Yes, but I am a little confused about it because it's like a vacation or something like that, I think,
Yes, it's when you just go out from your country only with that
to
purpose
another
of,
one.
yes, to another one and only with the purpose of like have a leisure time.
Yes.
It's like a holiday. For
Yes.
example, if this weekend you go to Cancun, that's about at Bone and theorems. That's all. No more. No more than
Okay.
that. Okay? Very good. Uh, Guys, any other that you find interesting or that you like it?
Teacher, maybe wellness tourism
Why, Marlene?
because it's very interesting to me. Like travel uh, with the purpose of have mental health or something like that.
Yes, I have never heard about that. I mean, only traveling for making yoga or for having that kind of activities, it's something like new for me. But there are some good examples. People, for example, love to go to those places in the India and that kind of place because they can find that kind of activities there. There are, I mean, there is not so common to find places in that way, but there are places that offer to you that is like when you go to a spa, something like that, but of course bigger and like a travel. Okay, any other one, guys, that you find interesting? No more?
Culinary tourism
Culinary, why, Juan Esteban?
because I like the food, all kind of.
Oh, okay, and that is a good one. Yes. For example, that kind of theorems, we can do it in the city, in fact. Okay. Uh, Example, when you go to San Antonio de Pereira, what is the first thing that you want to do it or to try?
Desserts.
Yes, that's the first one. I mean, and there is a huge place in which you can find a lot of and different, and you want to try all of them. That's the first one. Yes, and that's a good one. And there are some places that are special for that. Okay. And guys, final question: what is that like kind of theorems that you say, oh my God, this is strange, this is weird, this is something like mm, different? Tell me.
Spatial tourism.
Special. Why, Elena?
Because I leave the planet, see the everything from outside.
Yes, imagine that. And you have to, I mean, this is only for 2 or 3 people around the world. I don't know, but imagine that you can pay for that. It's something like complicated. And yes, it's like impossible, but okay.
It's a
It's a
very expensive.
yes, it's very is so expensive. I mean, you have to be a millionaire if you want to go outside. Okay, for some people it's complicated go outside the city. For others go outside the country. Imagine go outside the earth. Oh my God, that's something impossible for a lot of people, but very good, guys. So now you're going to put in practice that, of course. And the idea, guys, is go to this link and identify according to the description what are the types of the tourists. Okay, so this is the practice. I suppose that if you read the article, you can find easily the answers. Okay, go ahead, guys. Okay, Lina, very good. Okay, guys, very good. Good job. Now, guys, continue talking about travel. Here in this one, you are going to identify vocabulary related with traveling, right? And expression that we can use to talk about activities that we can do when we travel. Remember that when we talk about different places, we always talk about activities. If you remember, when we talk about wonders, we talk about activities that people can do when they were to that place, right? So The idea, guys, here is that you identify the first expression, vocabulary, about travel, right? And the things, the activities that people can do there, okay? So go ahead because we are going to use this one for the final activity. Okay, guys, did you finish? Yes or no? Oh, hello.
No, teacher.
Ah,
Of course, Christian,
No, teacher.
you can take more minutes, no worries. The idea is that try to identify pretty well the expressions, okay? Okay, Marlene, very good. Jim, what happened? In which point were your mistakes? Okay, Christian, good, no worries. Okay. Maria, no worries. That's the idea. We need to practice. It's new vocabulary, of course. Don't
Yes,
say
teacher.
sorry. Don't
I
say
practice.
sorry. You can do it the times that you want to do it. You can check the vocabulary, look for the dictionary. That's the idea with this kind of exercise. No worries for that. Okay, guys, very good. Now, guys, continue with this vocabulary. This we are going to do together, and I would like you participate, please, and we are going to complete the expressions, right? And the sentences. So, guys, what is the number one?
Window seat.
Oh, no, no. I can look out the window. If you are in the window seat, you can look out of the window.
Oh, I can't. I'll sit.
Yes,
Seat.
yes, the I.
I'll sit.
Yes, that's the yes, I can't. The negative. Remember, guys, that when you are on a bus, on an airplane, there are a different kind of seats, and those are the seats, the window and the aisle seat, right? Number two.
Flight.
Check.
Yes, flight.
Flight.
Yes. What time does? But why you say that way, like in mysterious way? Flight. Ye- Yes, in that case, it's flight. What
Okay.
times that your flight take off? Okay, take off is when they like go out, something like that. Okay. Uh, Number three.
Immigration.
No.
Line up.
Yes, line up. Yes. Lineup. Here in Colombia, lineup is So common. For example, what is the most common place to line up?
The metro.
Metro, yes, in means of transportation, and in a bank also, it's so common. In a supermarket when you are going to pay, it's so common. Number 4.
Boarding pass.
Okay. Yes, that's a good one. Can you please show me your boarding pass? That's so common. Number 5.
Check-in counter.
Oh, no. Okay, let me check. Uh, yes, and the checking counter. Checking counter, okay? The checking counter, it's one of the first steps that you have to do when you are going to travel, of course. And number 6,
Window seat.
and that is the window seat. The first one is I can't look, and this one is I can look. Okay, number 7.
Biking.
Packing.
No.
Checking.
Pack.
Pack. Very good. What is the difference between packing and pack, guys?
The pack is the verb, I think, and packing is the action, I think.
Both could be verbs, but the difference in this case, Elsa and everybody, is that if you use to, that means that your verb is in infinitive, right? Without anything. In that case, ing, no. But if you use another preposition like for example, do you need more time for packing? In that case, of course, you need to use an ing verb, right?
Okay, the difference is the article,
The preposition.
the preposition.
Yes, to, always to, it's for infinitive verbs. For about another kind of prepositions, always with ing, okay? And of course, something that you say is so true. If you want to use a verb like a noun, you use ing, okay? Packing, it's the most difficult part of traveling, for example. Okay. And finally, you must,
Immigration.
Check out.
yes, could be both, could be both. You must show your passport at the check-in, and better immigration, better. But you can also use checkout in that case. Okay, guys? Very good. Now, guys, think about this. I'm going to give you like 5 minutes. Imagine that you are going to a last minute holiday travel, and you need to take, or you only can take 5 things of the picture, from the picture, and 2 other things of your choice. Only 7 things. Please write in the chat which items do you take with you and why. Okay, for example, I will take the credit card, the camera, this. Why? Okay? So, in 5 minutes, write the answer in the chat. In this case, you're going to write the answers, please. Guys, can you listen to me?
Yes, teacher.
Okay, I had a problem with my internet
Yes,
connection,
teacher.
but okay, it's now good. Okay, guys, remember in the chat, 5 things that you take from the picture and 2 others that you take of your choice.
Teacher, what is the D option?
The option, the credit cards or the debit cards.
Okay, thanks.
You're welcome. Okay, Juan, very good. And what about the 2 of your choice? You put the cell phone, and what is the other one? Olina, to be ready, clean and protected. Okay, that's interesting. Touch, toothpaste, credit cards, passport, and camera. Okay, very good. And why, Elsa?
Um, I need to clean my teeth, my tooth, and I need my money. Just I need the credit cards, of course, my passport
Yes,
and the camera because just because.
just because I think that the camera is something important just for record those memories,
To
right?
record. Yes, yes.
Okay, passport, money, toothbrush, sunglasses, swimsuit, a towel. Oh, interesting, a towel. Yes. In my case, towel it's so important. Yes. Okay. Okay. The cell phone and your clothes. Of course, clothes are so important. But what kind of clothes?
Teacher, it depends.
Okay, depend of the place that you are going to travel.
Yes.
Okay, I got it. Very good. Okay, guys, I'm going to ask you something in this moment, please. And it's that go to the system, SIA, I suppose that is in SIA, yes, and do the teacher's evaluation. It's important, is during this week, and I will ask you please that do it. I'm going to give you 5 minutes. Please go there and do the teacher's evaluation, the course evaluation, because we almost finished this process. And for us, it's important that you give the concept of the everything related with this course. Okay, so guys, 5 minutes. I'm going to give you 5 minutes and go there and make the teacher evaluation. Okay.
Okay. Okay.
Thank you. Question that you may have, you can ask me, of course.
Teacher, when is the next session?
Next week. Next class, next week.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome. At the end, we are going to talk about that tax. No worries.
Teacher, this session is writing or listening.
Writing. We just did the listening, the reading. We have the first oral,
Writing.
so
Okay, sí.
writing.
Teacher, okay.
Done.
Thank you so much. Perfect, guys. Thank you. I really appreciate that.
Okay, teacher.
Thank you, Maria. Oh, what happened with the presentation? Okay, guys. Now we can continue, but I don't know what happened with the presentation. Give me a second. Class. Okay. So guys, can you see my presentation?
Yeah.
So guys, in this presentation, you are going to find, and I'm going to let you some keywords that you can use in your tags, for example, if you want to express opinion or maybe compare or maybe make a general idea or point of view or given examples, right? Remember that we are going to talk about places, and in that order, you need to describe some places and give some point of view and make some comparison or contrasting, right? So guys, the idea is that you can check this, of course. What? I don't know what happened with Christian.
Por
Okay, teacher.
prudencia.
What happened? Eliminate? Okay. So guys, this is the final activity. The idea is that you are going to read those sentences and you are going to choose 5 of them. Maybe it could be 3, but 5 is good, in which you are going to decide how agree or disagree with each one, right? And give the reasons. But I don't know what happened with this. I didn't do anything. Oh my God, this is kind of crazy. So guys, you're going to like you're going to choose some of them and you're going to say if you agree or not with that one. For example, traveling is dangerous. In my case, guys, I'm not sure. I'm not uh, I'm not sure. I don't agree or I disagree completely or I agree completely because that depends. Some cases, yes, traveling it's something dangerous, but in other cases, no, for me it's not, right? You can do a lot of activities without any risks. That's the idea. You are going to find five of them and you are going to say if you agree or not and why, okay? It's clear. This is the final one.
Yes, teacher.
So guys, this is the final activity of the class. Try to share the answers in the chat, please, okay? Okay, very good.
Teacher, how do you
Yes,
say hospedarse?
host,
Hospedarme.
host,
Host.
yes,
Gracias.
you're welcome. Okay. Okay, very good. Completely disagree. Okay, guys, we are going to, okay, traveling is fun because you meet people, places, culture. Very good, guys. Okay, guys, now finally, I'm going to talk about the for exam in which you are going to write, okay? Next class is going to be the exam. I'm going to, yes, I'm going to start the exam at 6, quarter past 6, right? 6:15 minutes. The idea, guys, is that I'm going to give you 1 hour and a half, right? To do that task. So the task is going to be from 6:15 or quarter past 6 to quarter to 8, okay? Or 7:45 minutes. 1 hour and a half. What is the idea, guys? That you have enough time to check what you write, to correct your mistakes, and don't use, please, translators, or don't copy and paste from other sources. The text is pretty similar to the activities that we have done during classes, right? So the idea, guys, is that you take enough time to read, to check, correct, and read again and send, right? So next class, guys, we are going to start the tax quarter past 6, and you will have most of the class, all of the class to do the tax. It's clear? Yes or no, guys?
Yes, for me.
Yes.
Okay. So guys, that's everything for today, everything for this class. Any question that you may have about the tax, about the class, about everything, you can ask me, and see you next class, guys. Try to be on time because I'm not going to give you more time for that, okay?
Okay, teacher.
Okay, guys. Thank you so much and see you later.
See you next week.
Thank you,
Bye-bye.
teacher.
Teacher, see
Bye.
you later. Ciao.
Bye.
Thank you, teacher.
Thanks to you guys.